Kia ora, and welcome to this overview of the Measurement and Molds module, the CHO2011. Now, what will you be learning in this module? If you look at the first page, you get given the Overview, Standards and Connections tab, and the overview tells you what you will be covering in the whole module. For instance, the relative formula mass, you'll be looking at significant figures and so on. And you're also given all the lessons that are hyperlinked so you can quickly find your way around. The teacher marked assignment is the one that you're going to upload and the teacher will give feedback on. What standard will you be working towards? The main standard is the 91161 standard. It's an internally assessed standard worth 4 credits. However, a laboratory is required, so please contact your teacher because in many cases we can organize you to have a titration. It may involve a bit of travel, but just contact your teacher. Now, if you can't get to a laboratory, as you can see under the Connections tab, you still need to do this module if you want to continue with chemistry, because it is linked to other level 2 chemistry standards where you need to know how to do calculations, as well as quite a few level 3 standards. Also note there's a repetition, so lessons 1, 2, 3 and 5 in this module are repeated in the CHO2044 module, so you can skip those lessons when you get to that point. Now, it is a mathematical standard, so you should have done the MCAT last year at level 1, or just have an understanding of algebra to help you make it much easier. Now you go to the first lesson. You have the What, How and Resources tab. So the What tells you what you're learning and you get the hyperlinks. The How tab, because there are no experiments, you just need a calculator and pen, and you also get the full module overview. So you'll see there are a lot of activities, either as quizzes or worksheets you could download to, and you can tick them off as you go. Now, that's quite useful to track your progress. Some of those worksheets are interactive, especially the PDFs. So if you want to use shortcuts with them for superscripts and subscripts, you must open and download to your browser and then open it up. Do not use it in your browser because then these shortcuts will not work. Control-Shift+ makes things go superscript. Control= makes it go subscript. The Resources tab gives you the periodic table, which also lists the molar masses, and you do need this for your calculations. So just click on the Resource tab at the top of each lesson to access them. Now, best learning happens when you make notes as you work through the module to make sure you've understood it, and you check your answers carefully. Now, we are trialing another method, so you can either do all the individual worksheets, or you can ask your teacher for a workbook, which has it all in one booklet, so if you don't want to work online so much. But it doesn't matter which way you do it, you must check your answers carefully. Have you shown full working? Have you used units? Have you rounded off correctly? Have you used 3 significant figures? Mark carefully. And then, of course, make sure you know the key points at the end of each lesson. All the best for your learning. Goodbye.